monster with wealth out of system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want.
But then immortal swarm, a poisonous secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, caught in the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with me under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Get your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man. Old Sam's a sham, slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep like Prodigy, wreaking havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial law streets. You'll step off and it's all peace, but if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes every time you read your speeches leaking with lies and surfers thieves in the night. You see I read the things you tried to hide, indignant finding truth between the lines. Genesis of discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station in the event of another emergency in our nation. They started raping the Constitution, and the sad part is nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless. Genesis of discordia, life scientist, son of Saturn, Cyclone, G malicious, murder bloody on the beat.
What's new? Just a different angle to the huge hustle. Down spiral has begun while the government is pimping you. President's skin color never really mattered. People dying on the streets while their pockets getting fatter. And you know they're getting paid while they're steadily destroying overpopulated land never meant for your territory. Ignoring all the rape and murder in the history. And the elders tell the story while you think it's all a mystery. Y'all might be blinded, but it's clear to me I'm seeing it. They're trying to put an end to the international power struggle, orchestrated within a secret political hustle. Anybody refusing to cooperate is getting muscle. They make you think they're doing the right thing, so you trust them. Ain't important to them, acknowledge you as a person unless you're speaking against them. Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Fuck the new world orders, building the foundation of lies. Open your eyes, my third eye shine bright like the sun. They got me on the run, a fugitive because I refuse acceptance. Slithering ways like the rest you shivering lanes. My brain waves intercepted and decoded the message. When I transformed into perceptor, the scientists make knowledge more regardless of doubt and skeptics. Believe what you want, motherfuckers, it's your death wish. But I'ma keep swinging on devils till I'm breathless. Countless nights of being restless, plotting my next move. I stay recluse, growing anger every time I see Obama on the tube. The Cobra Commander-in-Chief, they changed the skin color from the last one that gained more belief. Y'all went from the burning bush filled with lies to a nigga under the sea with a PhD. Prepping humans for destruction through mind abduction. I'm like the baking soda arm with a hammer so they can't touch this. Then the sense of discordia rain on their parade like crop dusters with some sort of substance. Not recognized by many as called the truth. But y'all walking cadavers would never know if it hit you in the face. Panphobic motherfuckers taking everything on face value. When to them your life has no value. Going through life like cattle. Mark of the beast, branch your barcode, scan your hand for food. Document your every move, jackhanded humanimal planet. I'm on some Hannibal B.A. Baracus 18 plotting to destroy them bastards. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want.
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen.
Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways. What? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want.
But then immortal swarm, a poisonous secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, caught in the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with me under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Get your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man. Old Sam's a sham, slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep prodigy, wreaking havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial law streets. You'll step off and it's all peace, but if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes every time you read your speeches leaking with lies. And surfers, thieves in the night. You see, I read the things you tried to hide. Indignant finding truth between the lies. Genesis, discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station in the event of another emergency in our nation. They started raping the Constitution, and the sad part is nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless. Genesis is Discordia, life scientist, son of Saturn, Cyclone, G malicious, murder bloody on the beat.
What's new? Just a different angle to the huge hustle. Down spiral has begun while the government is pimping you. President's skin color never really mattered. People dying on the streets while their pockets getting fatter. And you know they're getting paid while they're steadily destroying overpopulated land never meant for your territory. Ignoring all the rape and murder in the history. And the elders tell the story while you think it's all a mystery. Y'all might be blinded, but it's clear to me I'm seeing it. They're trying to put an end to the international power struggle. Orchestrated within a secret political hustle. Anybody refusing to cooperate is getting muscle. They make you think they're doing the right thing, so you trust them. Ain't important to them, acknowledge you as a person unless you're speaking against them. Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want. Fuck the new world orders, build on the foundation of lies. Open your eyes, my third eye shine bright like the sun. They got me on the run, a fugitive because I refuse to accept they slithering ways like the rest you shivering lames. My brain waves intercepted and decoded the message. When I transformed into perceptor, the scientists make knowledge more regardless of the doubt and skeptics. Believe what you want, motherfuckers, it's your death wish. But I'ma keep swinging on devils till I'm breathless. Countless nights of being restless, plotting my next move. I stay recluse, growing anger every time I see Obama on the tube. The Cobra Commander-in-Chief, they changed the skin color from the last one that gained more belief. Y'all went from the burning bush filled with lies to a nigga under the sea with a PhD. Prepping humans for destruction through mind abduction. I'm like the baking soda arm with a hammer so they can't touch this. Then the sense of discordia rain on their parade like crop dusters with some sort of substance. Not recognized by many, it's called the truth. But y'all walking cadavers would never know if it hit you in the face. Panphobic motherfuckers taking everything on face value. When to them your life has no value. Going through life like cattle. Mark of the beast, brand you barcode, scan your hand for food. Document your every move, check hand of humanimal planet. I'm on some Hannibal B.A. Baracus 18 plotting to destroy them bastards. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want.
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen.
Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what, we blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins so we say what y'all want.
But then immortals form, a poisonous secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, caught in the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with men under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Getting your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man, old Sam's a sham. Slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep like prodigy, wreaking havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial law streets. You'll step off and it's all peace, but if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes every time you read your speeches leaking with lies. And surfers, thieves in the night. You see, I read the things you tried to hide. Indignant finding truth between the lies. Genesis, discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station in the event of another emergency in our nation. They started raping the Constitution, and the sad part is nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless.
Hello. Welcome to Truth Hurts, the podcast of the century. And how about we change that around? Wow. Hey, it's the first official one. Sorry it's so late. I'm a bit stoned. Been working on the studio, been kind of building it up and what have you. It's been a little bit nutty. But this is the what did we say? See, I had that thing queued up and I lost it because everything fucking went south on us. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This is the first DIY part of the season here, I guess you could say. This is our friend. Well, what do you call yourself now? Conspiracy?
No, now I call myself. Now I call myself Gematria Database. No, I'm always Wisecraft.
Formerly known as.
I'm always Wisecraft.
Fearporn
I have like
propaganda.
channels. Yeah, I have channels, and then I changed my channel names because of whatever out there in the world that makes me decide to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like Wisecraft is my ongoing like artist name, you know.
Yeah.
But and then yeah, you call me Steve. Yeah, I was formerly Conspiracy with a K, and then before that I was Fear Porn Propaganda along with Brian.
Right. And this is what we get. We're wearing this. I'm showing the slideshow of the famous dick pics. Yeah. All the famous dicks. Just showing that in the background as you talk about this. We're total dicks, so we figured might as well just own it and
Right.
celebrate being a dick.
My grandfather on my dad's side is named Dick.
You don't say.
He's passed away, so
Yeah, well,
R.I.P.
there's
grandfather.
a lot of dead dicks out there, let me tell you. Yeah, absolutely. But I digress. I hope my voice is like loud enough. I'm half tempted to go and listen to myself on the link there just to see, because there's always complaints that my voice wasn't.
You should probably check
loud
it
enough.
because you sound fine on my end, but like I can't tell from the.
You look louder. Hang on, I'm gonna jack it up, and then I'm gonna jack it up over here. Jack it up,
and then just
that's not the right
check the live feed.
Jack it up, Jack.
Check.
Jack audio. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Fuck. Okay, I won't yell into the mic. Good. All right, I think we're good. Probably can hear the goddamn cars outside on Harvey Avenue here on the highway. It's a motorway, a place, where cars go quite frequently.
They drive by.
And I live in BC, which could probably explain why I feel so stoned. Yes, I'm absolutely stoned.
That's the reasons.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to find, you can do a million things right, and then everything else just falls apart when you hit the go button. All this preparatory work, and fuck, eh?
I never really prepare. I mean, I have no idea when I actually start live streaming if I'm gonna do that.
It's funny because the preparation time you think would decrease when you don't plan. You end up having to plan more for not planning, and I wanted to do a spur of the moment podcast. I didn't realize it was Friday night, the night that I'm supposed to do it anyway, and I was still fucking late.
I know.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this guy? Anyway, it's kind of useless, but yeah. So yeah, people. This is the abode. It's home, and it's my place of. I'm in the middle of still building a lot of it too, so there's a lot of shit going on here. I'll give you a little scenic tour or scenic route later. But goddamn headphones are falling off my head. Why do they make them so goddamn small? Is this a hipster thing? What happened to good headphones?
No, right? They used to like go around the ears.
Yeah, like go right around the ear, like fucking grab those puppies, like
Well, they still make them good, but you have to pay a lot for them.
yeah, but they're also made of like super light, like very very low density foam and shit. Like it just doesn't have the robustness. Like you want those fuckers to clamp down like air traffic fucking headphones, like those things are badass. You be in a plane crash, they'll find those fucking things on your head.
Right.
But I digress. You got crushed by them at the point of impact, but besides the point. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah. There's oh yeah, browsers freaking out. That's interesting.
You do it to yourself. You do it to
I
yourself.
found it.
What'd you find?
Do it to
the
yourself.
looping and do it yourself sample.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, there, found it. I had too many screens opened and closed and what have you. I hope the rest of the world fucking heard that because I sure as hell did. So actually, it's going through the same sound channel as you. So if I can hear you and they can hear you, then well, I don't even know that they can hear you. So that would be funny if not.
Otherwise, it sounds like you're talking to yourself.
And by the way, if you're wondering what that noise is, folks, that is because Steve here lives on a river. And, well, you know how hungry termites and water-soaked support beams are like, well, the place is about to go asunder anytime.
Yeah, look at my background.
Pardon, sir? Sir?
Sir.
I gotta get rid of some of these fucking empties. Yeah, it's been a long day of working on the case.
Look at all that equipment you have.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Is that how you're going to present TED Talk or TED Talk? I mean,
TED Talk. Yeah. I'm not that
TED
guy.
Talk. I mean TikTok. No, Tech Talk.
TikTok,
There it is.
Tech Guitar Tech Talk.
Yes, Techie Tard Tech Talk.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Are you gonna have a camera
There's actually
above that?
Yeah, totally. Actually, right over there is a camera, which I could probably just say, "Fuck it," just say, "Hey, let's bring you in." Add the existing one. Where are you? Where are you? Do I see you? Can I share? Is that you? Oh yeah. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, hang on. I haven't committed it yet. I'm just gonna pop it into this corner, cover up that shit. Oh, by that shit, I think that could potentially be some kind of chat. Probably my Discord. It knows I'm streaming. It's in streaming mode, so fuck it. All right, transition. There we go. Anyway, I don't know if you're catching the stream live or not, but I could probably go like this. Can you see it over there? No, I guess I can see it over there. But I digress. Anyway, so yeah, hi guys. This is from my Canon over here, and yeah, and over there is my workshop area. Right here, this funny guy. Oh god damn it! It's just a little bit too high for the frame, but whatever. It is what it is. That's my microscope. I built a boom for that out of junk. But it's gonna look pretty good when it's all said and done, though, and it's gonna be part of the process. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming in here. Only filming the clean spots, though, one at a time. As I push everything over and make a clean spot, and then push everything into the clean spot to make another clean spot for another shot. But
there you go.
But I'm building as I go too, so like half of it. There's like I said, I'll give you guys a bit of a tour later in video format. I don't want you to see the dead hookers.
Yes, you gotta hide them first.
Well, you just never know. You might open up a door and oh shit.
Whoops.
Forgot that was in there. When was that? Oh yeah. So yeah, see this a whole bunch of crap. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. If you guys are wondering what we're using, by the way, the whole video system that you're looking at is basically that's the Cloud 42 video conferencing setup that we have going. So it's pretty cool. It does a job. We're still in the process of setting things up, so you know some of the premium features aren't working properly, but you know it is what it is. The fact that it works at all and that we're able to do this is, you know,
Something.
definitely. And you know, the Cloud 42 chat system is pretty robust. I mean, you can do a fair bunch of shit. You know, it's pretty good. I cannot complain at all. I'm just wondering if, oh yeah, look at that. That thing is just off the screen in the corner, right under the logo. So I was trying to see what they could see, and it's like no. But there's a whole lot of options down here. It's kind of very there you go. It's a little reminiscent of the whole Facebook kind of chat kind of thing going on.
Okay, I just checked. I can hear myself in the stream.
Yeah. All right. Good. That means all systems are working just fine, and I look like an asshole. But that's all right. Holy crow! Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy year. Off to a bad start already. I lost two people that were pretty close.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows about Jeff C. already. I've known him for
Of course.
a number of years, but a good friend of mine of 20 plus years just passed on. So that kind of got me a little sidewinded there, and yeah, it's easy to lose focus on what you're trying to do. But you know, it is what it is. It's a rough time for anything anyway. Like to be honest, it's really, really insane what's happening right now in the world. But I guess it is what it is. I mean, not like anybody fucking laid down in front of any tanks and stopped it, but I digress.
It would have just anyway.
Well, at a point, you know, like when it loses its meaning, sure. You're like, oh no, they're doing it again. Hit the gas.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, when it comes down to it, those like us have done what we can to let the others that aren't to be informed that all this was happening.
Yeah, looking like we're
at
the
a time
ones with the bravery to look like crazy assholes.
And even though
shout
it's
from the
vindication time, and even though it's vindication time, we're still not vindicated.
Right.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is. What are you gonna do though, right?
Exactly. Like the Gematria people are planning on like doing like a march.
Where do they live? Like, is it
oh, they're all over the place.
Oh, I know where to find some of them. I know one of their I'm in one of their sub networks.
Yeah.
Actually the biggest one probably, but
May 15th, I think, or 13th, May 13th to the 15th. I think they're going to be doing right outside the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to do a protest.
Right.
Letting people know about Event 201 and Claydex and probably maybe SPARS. I don't even think they know about SPARS yet.
You know what I just realized? because I'm sending off the stream, right? When I try to share my screen, the only person that won't be able to see it is you.
Okay.
So I'm almost thinking.
So you
No, hang on.
found out that
Hang on.
that
I
you
got an
can share
idea.
your screen. I just can't see it.
No, I got an idea. I might take one of my screens. I might point it at the camera. Because I can see it. Everybody else that's watching the
Oh,
stream will be able to
yeah.
see it. I'll just fucking point the fucking screen at you.
You're doing basically like the same representation of like cloaking in
Yeah,
camera
because
technology.
I'm too goddamn lazy to find out what fucking code I have to edit on the server to find, to see which encryption to use to send out to send the sharing of the screen to people on the network still. Because it worked when you
It's
sent
like
shit to me. So, but
it's like me when
if I'm the
I
origin point,
recorded.
so, oh yeah, sorry, you first.
Okay, it's like me when I was actually record. I instead of like taking the recording and putting it on the computer and then editing it and put it on my phone and then sending it to like in what do you call it? Uh, Instagram. I just paused the video, like played it, and then actually did the screen capture thing on my phone,
Oh shit.
uh, and recorded it on the TV while it was going in order to get the information I wanted, and then sent it directly to Instagram. So
Well, you know what? Hang
that
on.
was some crazy shit. That's something I gotta tell you about. A
Hang
movie
on.
called Peripheral.
I'm gonna fuck around here. It's gonna be kind of funny. Hang on a second. I got an idea. I gotta think it through though. I gotta think it through.
You as a writer would really appreciate that one.
Writers, it's a fucking hellhole. Like it's to live in my head. It's fucking insanity. Being a writer is like the only way. It's like a pressure valve. Like so, being a writer, it's like you think these fucking horrible things, or you think these amazing things. Like, you can think all sorts of things, but at the end of the day, it's like any of them would get you killed, put you in jail. It's like insanity, like absolute insanity. It's like I could put that on paper though, and then it's okay. Like holy fuck. And some of it you don't. It's like, oh shit, that's fall under G.
So in this movie Peripheral, it's about
guy hooks up a printer to an old IBM computer. No, sorry.
No, it's about a woman that writes this book that becomes the #1 bestseller type of scenario. And she's like a first time author or whatever. So the book causes a riot and shit. It's called like Bite the Hand, and then so then now she's being issued to write another book, right? But she's being pressured into it, and because of the previous scenario, and is what happens is like these government people try to get her to take a machine as a helper, like an assistant.
That was a big one there, wasn't it?
And it's like a artificial intelligence assistance thing that in the movie they actually say that other authors have used this thing, and it's very interesting how it all plays out and the things that she's writing. Is I that's what I did. I actually like because it's like I couldn't like write all that down and whatever. Instead I just waited to the right screen. I was going to actually pause it and do that, but then I decided to just send it out. And I wrote down on the Instagram what was being said because I like paused it on the screen and wrote it out.
Huh. I just realized.
And it was some crazy stuff. It was very...
I just realized I'm fucking around with this little screen that's down here. You probably see it on the stream there. Anyway, it's a touch screen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm fucking around. I'm scraping off like fucking like dust and shit.
Yeah, I'm just dusting off. Anyway, yeah. So you should check that movie out if you can. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a weird movie.
Yeah. I guess what tonight is all about, and it's good that it's the first official Truth Hurts Do It To
Not to be
Yourself
confused with the other
podcast.
ones.
Not to be confused with all the other ones. None of them were the official first one. They were just a Truth Hurts podcast.
Right.
I mean, we probably had more of those than we did Save the Silly Humans. Like, to be honest.
Probably now. Yeah.
By now, maybe. I don't know. I think there's a lot more of those, to be honest.
With more content, I would say.
Well, I'm quite. If you want to call it that, sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever. Potato, tomato.
Definitely some comical stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that whatever voice thing that you sent me. That was hilarious.
Yeah. So I'm still working on. That. I give. I guess I could play a little.
It sounded like a poem or something, like almost like a beat poetry.
Oh,
Like,
you're talking about the Robert John Vandross, the Robert J. Vandross bit that I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I you know what?
And I almost felt like you were kind of interluding that into your storylines.
Nah, it's, you know what? He says shit that I want to say. That's all. It's an alter ego. It's just a character.
Gotcha.
And it's funny. I set him. The character is of no race. You get whatever you get from it. However you get it, that's up to you. I don't give a fuck, but it's trapped in the 80s, misogynistic. Every second word is a cuss word, and it's what it is. And it's just fun.
I took it as kind of like poetry.
But that's the thing. It's about rhythm. It's about a style. It's about
It definitely had that, yeah.
carrying yourself. And that was the
Like
inspiration.
almost like old school radio feel.
Actually, yeah,
Jay.
Exactly. And
Or
there's
disc
going
jockey,
to be some announcements.
That's
Like I said.
disc jockey to
Hang on a second. Wow, it's funny here. I got a. Yeah, you
As
can
a
see it on the
jockey.
screen there. Rapid fire commercial. Remember those?
Yes.
All right, so let's see what we got here. I gotta find a cocksucker first here. Skip up up a dee boo boo boo. Wop up a dee doo. Wop up a dee boo boo. Where are you? Oh, all right.
I can plug that in. Oh.
What was that?
I thought I plugged my phone in.
Oh.
Now it is.
Yeah, I thought you had like a servant tied up under the bed or something there. I heard somebody speaking.
So anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Hang on a second. I'm just trying to find this damn file. Shit. Oh wait, I know where it is. Hang on. Yeah.
For today, I should say it's
Yes,
like 1 in the morning.
I don't know. That's somebody's problem, not mine. Are we in the right folder? What the hell is it? Oh yeah, I got a couple few of them to throw into the mix there. But yeah, where is it? So this is part 1. I'm not gonna send off. I'm not gonna spoil it because there is a second part to this, which is way awesome. And you've already heard some of these bits there, Steve. You've told.
But I didn't hear the second one, right?
Yeah, you haven't heard. Well, you haven't heard the second one, which is the K-Tel commercial that I'm doing. Yeah, you've heard some of the you've heard some of the raw footage. You just haven't heard it smashed together yet. It's going to be done like a old 80s style K-Tel commercial on the TV or as television as they called it back then.
Gotcha. You should tell people at home, like, record their expression on like, what do you call that? Like review of the I can't remember what it's called now. Like when you're watching something and you're recording that and you see their expression. What the fuck's that called?
I was not paying attention at all. I was trying to get this goddamn thing to do. What? What's the question?
I'm just talking to myself. What do you call that when you're watching something, but you're not watching them watch? You're not watching what they're watching. You're watching them watch it.
Oh, that's going to be another announcement. That's a great segue because I'm going to be doing reviews of reviews. And I'm going to react to reaction videos.
That's what it was, react. So anyway, so I'm saying that you should have
great segues both ways.
you should have the people at home, like when they're watching or listening to your things that you create, right? Have them record themselves reacting to it and then send it to you.
All right. Well, people, you know where to send it.
Because that would be kind of funny. And then you can edit those and put them together and showcase them.
All right. Is this going to play? Here. Oh, we were. No. Whoa. Okay. It's not
My
playing.
reaction is going to be
Hang on.
genuine because I already heard it.
Is it playing? It's not playing. All right. You know why? It's probably not a jack aware.
You probably have to do that thing where you
Yeah,
move
I'll just use a different program to play it. That's no big deal. Yeah, I can do that. Open it with VLC. What else we got? Audacity. Yeah, fuck it. VLC. That'll work. Oh, just covered up your face. I got no sound. Where are you coming out of? Where are you coming out of? Where are you coming out of? You're not coming out of nowhere.
Me?
No, the fucking
okay.
thing I'm playing.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
I'm not hearing shit. I don't think it knows where to play. So VLC, okay, you're not doing it either. But bye VLC. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, Audacity. That's what I was going to do. Come on, motherfucker.
Are you guys still in lockdown over there? Or they open up in BC?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's only. It sounds like it's not coming into my ears.
All right. Well, I
hear it. I hear it through your mic.
No problem. I can send it your way so that you'll hear it too.
Okay, but it is coming through into the show.
All right, cool. Well, you know what? Because
is it? I mean, I don't know.
Part of this is going to be a technology lesson if people didn't know. Check this out. Yeah, we got all sorts of tools because I'm a tool and I like my kin. Actually, know what we're going to do. All right.
Let's see. And I don't know.
All right, Carla. Yeah, it's not my ex-girlfriend or nothing. Carla's just a program that allows me to have some really good control over my devices. All right.
Okay, I'm also watching it live.
So there's going to be a bit of a delay, I think, from what you're watching.
Oh yeah, there is definitely a delay.
All right.
But that at least lets me see what you're showing.
So for anyone wondering, I'll probably not leave links here in this video because I'm actually going to do videos on this, but just so you know what to look for on the Tech Talk channel, it's going to be basically Jack Audio, and Carla is the patch bay that I'm using. So Jack Audio is a modular kind of a design for audio control. Everything gets put into a device. It's an input or an output, either for playback. Basically, it's reading or writing. And yeah. So, okay. So you, let's say, I don't know. Again, let's see here. If I'm recording. So obviously I'm on OBS mic auxiliary, and I should also be on mic input. Okay, yeah. So input devices, jack pulse in. So pulse in. Now I'm being sent to the system to record here on that input device. I'll pulse in on OBS input there and pulse in. So I gotta send this off to pulse in as well. So fucking what are you? Hmm. Wow. It's not showing up. That's wild.
What do you think that is? Okay.
That's weird. Hang on a minute.
What?
I don't think that played across the whole thing at all. There was a lot of dead air there.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that nobody heard that.
yeah. I was trying to get to
I,
where I
I
can hear my sound.
I
I
was
haven't gotten
just
there
looking.
yet.
I was just looking for it in the VU meter. So anyway, all that means is that I think it probably just grabbed onto the wrong device. So I gotta fucking where's the fucking options for this thing?
What the hell is this? Yeah, there's one.
That's weird.
What the hell?
Oh, and this is probably the most educational part of it. Don't do anything we're doing because it's all wrong. Nothing works.
All bass acts.
Is that okay? So pulse in 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Huh. It says it's due to jack audio, but it's not. It's not working. It's probably because. Oh. Oh, maybe. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, you know what? I think I'm running so much shit that's using the sound system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got to use something that's a little more less complicated. Hey, it happens. It happens, you know. Anyway, okay, let's do this a little simpler. Cause I'm stoned. All right, let's see what we got here.
Nice.
Audacity, NQ, P.
That's what I was
Okay, mono
okay, now that one's good.
All right, let's look at these goddamn settings. Do, 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 do. Playlist plugins advanced.
All right.
Where the
Now,
fuck is
now
this?
I can hear. No, there. It doesn't sound like it. Like I don't hear any music.
Yeah,
Or
I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because I didn't see it come up on the VU meters, right? And I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't see it pop up anywhere. So, software volume control. Oh, the action, the awesomeness, the power of this. What's that? 12-second delay or something?
Something like that, yeah. It seemed like it was weird.
If I play. All right, let's see here. What do we got? That thing's playing. Oh. Is it doing it? No, it's not playing at all. What the fuck? That's crazy. Wait.
I want to bring it back to
You got
where
it?
it all began.
Check.
Besides, I might not have
I'll wait
another
12
opportunity
seconds.
to be blessed by you cool ass motherfuckers and sweet shit talkers. The first time we had this little talk, I remember saying that the troll armies were upon us and would not stop. But not in so many words.
I'll wait till you go there.
Now, without pointing any fingers around, and without being the motherfucking man that told you so, well, it appears we've lost the war. It's a new war now. Fuck. It's a resistance,
I hear it.
a rebellion. Call it what you want, but it's a war of attrition. And we're out in the open like newly hatched baby sea turtles. Nobody likes baby sea turtles getting killed. Well, I don't. Know what else I don't like? They killed Luke Skywalker. He was a dope-ass motherfucker, then just a dope. I can't call people retards anymore, and motherfuckers get mad at statues and history and books, because it's a reminder of our evil capacity. Books, man. Burning fucking books up and tearing down statues only does one thing, and that's make me mad. Mad at how we deceive ourselves and pretend we're not capable of evil if we remove that evidence and lie to ourselves and everyone around us. Truth is that evil is what evil does, and it appears that even these self-proclaimed warriors of justice, anti-fanatical and tortured armchair warriors, have taken to the streets in an evil and twisted, abso-motherfucking-lutely domination-driven evil. Yeah, and it's gotten even worse from there. My God. There's not going to be a lot of time, but there are some things you can do. I've made a small list, so here it is. Number 1, get off your motherfucking ass and get some exercise, because you're going to need it, whether you want to throw a bear or cheetah. That rhymed. You might find yourself having to be running a little faster than a motherfucker behind you, so don't look back, just run. The coof has everybody down and unhealthy from breathing in that bacteria all day from your damn ass and sitting around in the house. Not exposing your immune system weakens it, and that's no lie. So you're going to need to get in shape. Trust me, I mentioned long ago, the ship we call free speech was to set sail. And yeah, it did. You didn't take my warning, you didn't heed my advice, and I ain't blaming you. Who would trust a motherfucking voice like this? But oh well, now we're gonna have to take some risks bringing it back, and that means setting an example like a fearless tiger in this day while others duck and obey unlawful and unhealthy orders. Maybe you can inspire someone to say no. I've had enough. I get it. You never asked to be on this planet. You just want it to go by as painlessly as possible so you can wake up in the morning refreshed without stress. Well, sunshine, that shit left the building. It's far more stressful living under imprisonment than it is to feel the excitement of being truly free. It's just you that's gotten used to the hand that feeds you and slaps you around like a smooth-talking pimp slaps his hoe. Break that mentality. Get up and know that we got it here collectively, riding the wave of something that seems to move faster than society. Look yourself in the mirror and ask that face, are you proud of yourself? Are you satisfied with what you see? Do you feel safe? If you watch your face as you ask, you will know if you're lying to yourself and being a motherfucking parrot mouthpiece or a cool ass motherfucker. Don't tell someone to be something you can't be. Don't preach to do something you wouldn't do, and don't tell someone to see something in a way you can't see. Enjoy some difference in opinion and grow. Hate some things. love some things, and use that shit to change things for a positive and expect resistance, but never an ultimatum. 'Cause that's some bullshit. I don't really know, but I feel dark times ahead. But this is a chance at a new beginning. Because the troll armies are also exposed and need to answer for their crimes. Be civil and not the monsters you were born to fear. I'm out.
Yeah. That's cool ass shit. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we finally got the EPGN online radio station. I can go on 24/7.
Really?
Yeah, it's going. We're looking for hosts for anybody that wants to do weekly or bi-weekly, whatever, a couple times a week, every couple of weeks, whatever the fuck. If you want to do shows, hey, want to make a name
Well, you
for
said
it?
you can strip audio, right? You can strip audio from videos.
Anybody can, yeah. You just convert. You just take the audio
And
out
then,
and
we
send
can
the
put
audio.
that, and then put that in, and then so you just put them in a certain order.
Yeah. See what's going to happen is it's going to be an automated system, basically on the Cloud 42 network. You're just basically going to upload your stuff to the radio station. First off, once you're in there, you can just sign up and get yourself a live show, and you just have to connect to it and stream the audio. Right? It's just
Okay.
it's just use Icecast or Shoutcast compatible audio streaming, and then you can send it. In fact, there's even ways you can trick OBS to do it as well. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. So that's easy. That's the easy part. The other one though is the files and having a log of stuff. I mean, basically, yeah, we're gonna have a folder that you basically place everything into the folder, and it's gonna propagate itself to like through secure FTP. It's gonna send it to the radio station's holding file area, and then we just basically look, okay, that's so and so, boom, and throw it onto a playlist, and then we can play that playlist either on its own listening link or in the rotation on the 24 standard. So I mean, if it's a podcast or something, you're probably better off doing it on a demand kind of basis, and there's a station for that. But it's pretty cool. Anyway, it's pretty cool.
I was just thinking about doing the Rambo's Corner readings, just have them playing.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be talking about Rambo's Corner. We're gonna promote you as well. And then this is the whole idea, by the way, guys. For anyone who's wondering, the whole reason behind this is to kind of give people an accessibility to guilt-free, self-publishing. And when I say guilt-free, I mean, yeah, you had these, ginormous entities at Google, and I'm talking about the early days of Google when they were actually good people and they stood for something. But those days were long ago because they got bought. Remember, it was like, yep, that's your Freedom 35 plan right there. But I digress. Fuck.
Pretty far from Don't Be Evil.
It's like that scene with Luke Skywalker, just taking that swig of that blue milk. He's like, ugh. It tastes like Kathleen Kennedy. No, he didn't really like it. He was like, that's supposed to look refreshing.
He's like, yes, I gotta make it look like I like
Yeah.
it.
This job sucks. There's so many inserts you could put in there. I could do like ADR. That moment, just what's going on in his head at that precise moment. So many different things that isn't that. It's just anything that's not that fucking moment where he just squeezed a titty of a long neck monster. Yeah. I don't know what dimension that kind of writing came from, to be honest. I don't know how this turned into a Star Wars fucking conversation, but I'm just saying, like, fuck. Like, I don't know how does that become a thing in a script in a Star Wars movie? Like
Obviously, it's like a cow, right?
That's
is
totally
like
what
similar
Luke,
to a cow.
That's totally what Luke Skywalker wasn't thinking when he was drinking the blue milk. By the way,
He's like, this is just a cow.
this is normal. Yeah. God damn.
Not like he came from a place where there was cows. So
Jesus. Thought I heard a dead hooker trying to get out, trying to escape. Yeah. Before I got rudely disturbed by that, the whole idea that I was talking about was self-publishing and self-promotion as well. There's going to be a few different aspects to the whole like EPG thing, and it's not like I'm creating something that is groundbreaking. It's going to be very open source, very easily replicatable. You know, if you've got a couple, dollars to burn a month on a virtual, computer somewhere, get a virtual machine and set up a fucking web server. Well, fuck, there you go, done. It's an easily replicatable system. We can link the systems and decentralize it. I mean, the more decentralized it becomes, and the more people that do this, the more we don't have to rely on YouTube and these conglomerates. Like, let's just be a decentralized source in itself. I mean, that's what we, the people, are supposed to meet at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in Canada, we say, yeah, us guys, but,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, us guys. Well, that's if you're from just outside of Listowel, but I digress. Yeah, man, it's an interesting take, and since physically the actual server that we happen to be using, like I said, is easily replicatable, but you could make bad choices as well as to where to house something. I chose Iceland because it's outside of the whole geo-political fucking, theater. But biggest thing is it really has to be worth their while to accept a request to obtain information from a business that's in their country, and then from one of their business clients. Like, it's just it's insane. It'd be like, fuck off. Like, and don't send any reporters either. Like, are they doing anything like illegal? Well, we're trying to fuck off. It's that simple,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, we're not pirating software. We're not pirating, music. I might, violate a few copyright violations, but I'm not going to make money off of it. There will be no direct money made off of any copyright violations, but that's just it. It's like, our expression is expression.
Right.
It's not like I'm trying to repackage Jurassic Park and just throw in like plastic dinosaurs. Fucking. That's a Stegosaurus. Look, it's dying. Ain't that a big pile of shit?
No.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you didn't.
I think I might have, but.
Well, go check yourself.
I was doing something else too, and I forgot what it was.
I thought you were going to display something.
Well, that was going to come later, but yeah. I'm just looking at, I'm just taking inventory. I wonder if we have anybody in chat. Maybe I should open up the YouTube page and look to see if there's anybody in chat. Look at that. I'm a pro. Fuck you guys. No, I'm just stupid and ignorant. Oh, look at that. I'm live. Oh, wow. Exactly one person watching.
I'm sure that's not me. Because I'm watching.
No, that person just left. Did you just exit?
Well, I guess it doesn't count me then. That's weird, because
I don't know. It doesn't
because
count
I'm on
anybody.
It's on my phone.
It doesn't count anybody.
It's like I'm like watching from my phone on my channel, so
Oh,
it shouldn't.
I should probably turn off the sound.
It
Oh, it is
should.
off. Good.
It should represent me. We got 3 likes. Oh, 4.
One of them's mine.
Yeah, one of them is mine too. So really, we got 2.
That's awesome. Oh, hey.
We're like, thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Thanks for warming up here at Truth Hurts. Yeah.
We're like the place you go before you go get drunk.
It's like every 30 minutes something spectacular gets said. It's like something spectacularly shit. We haven't even got to the weird shit yet. Don't worry.
No, this is just warm up.
Oh yeah. This is just warming up by the dumpster fire. wait till the real fucking pile gets set ablaze.
Are you gonna tell some
Be just like the logo.
campfire stories?
Campfire. Dumpster fire stories.
I don't know of those.
Oh. You gotta get out. You gotta get out more. Oh, there it is.
Dumpster diver stories? Is that what you said?
Dumpster fire stories.
I know. I was joking.
At least I didn't say dumpster abortion. I mean, deportation.
Well, now you did. It's over.
I said deportation.
Nope.
I didn't say anything to deal with the Cletus.
You didn't say anything.
Feed us, Seymour. You know, there's a good '80s reference for you.
What is going on with your camera?
Oh, I know what that is. It's because I did this. Now I gotta take that out of the way there. Come on. Yeah, there it goes. It's fixed. All better now.
Okay. 12 seconds later.
Well, I realized that it wasn't because I was looking at the 12 seconds later bit. Like, I don't even know how far back I am. Apparently, it's not fixed.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Should be. Is it? Oh, maybe it's the other thing.
Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like it's trying. Okay. Yeah, I think you did fix it.
It's like
it's
just reconstructing itself.
Yeah, it just took a second there to go down.
I got artificial intelligence. It's almost as smart as me.
Oh, so I did a rewatch of Time Bandits.
Oh, that's one that we got. Hey, see,
That's classic.
What we're doing right now, what you guys don't understand is that everything that we're doing right now is in real time, with ourselves. So we control the horizontal, the vertical. We literally can play back something in real time to each other and watch it and react to it and share it, and it could be more than one person. So, like, we literally have watch parties, like, for things like
Outer Limits.
Hey, point that thing somewhere else. But yeah, no, it's I can't wait till I get like the Coles Notes version of this, or you say Cliff Notes in the States, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
I hated those things.
Take the bullet points, because in this podcast would be like 4 of them. One of them would be like radio, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. I got like a 30-second delay. I think I went back further than you, Steve. I think I did. I think I'm way further back.
Well, you have to push live.
I know. It's just like 20 seconds behind live. I think I hit pause by mistake, and then I hit pause, and then I unpaused it, so I was just always 20 seconds behind. If that makes any fucking sense.
Well, yeah, but if you hit live now, you should be.
No. I mean, the whole entire time I had
12 seconds.
I hit pause by mistake. I'm like, oh shit! I just paused the thing I was trying to watch. And then I unpaused it, but then I wasn't live. I was 20 seconds behind when I hit play again. I didn't hit live. I fucked
Oh,
up.
gotcha.
Trying to say I fucked up, man.
Oh, well, man.
Come on, man.
No, man.
Don't do me like that, bro.
No, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying, man.
Oh, excuse me. Where's my manners? All right. So
All right. Let's start the show now.
So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of different content coming out of here. It's all getting divided. I've taken the main things I'm gonna do, and that's a tech show, that's the podcast, and the reviews.
And presentations.
The Dead Hooker presentation. No. Presentations?
Yeah.
What kind of presentations?
I don't know. Like of things that you're going to show. Like on the screen and stuff.
Okay, hang on. My main channel, the RJM channel, yeah, there's going to be a wide variety. I'm going to put most of my artistic stuff that you can't nail down into a particular category, and that's going to. I want to make the RJM channel just continue to just be creative stuff, however stupid it is. I want it to be well produced shit, you know. Even.
Okay.
I go to big lengths to make it look the way it looks. I'm using really good equipment and I'm making it look like shit. Like, come on.
Come on. That's a great. That's what we want.
Well, anyway. But it's kind of funny in a way because I've been trying to build this goddamn studio for 6 months. And I decided to quit my job and just go full time trying to build this thing. And, well, we're almost there. And I hope it pays off because if it doesn't, I'm out of do-overs. I'm just going to go and fucking throw the big rock off the bridge and I'll be tied to it. That's it. Oh, my days. I had a long run, though.
And then they'll be showing this on the news.
Yeah, just as my IP just went
Like, he said it on that show.
He's famous. Yeah, well, gotta crack your melon. Now, come on, that's melancholy. Dun dun dun. That's the segue portion of the show to weird shit by Steve. All right, what do you bring to me, Steve? You had weird shit regarding elevators. You wanted to talk about something. I don't.
Oh yeah. There's like something out there.
Oh yeah, and dun, dun,
elevator.
Dun. That's also the thing that he won't be able to see, but you all will be, unless I decide to get creative and take this fucking camera and point it at this screen here, because I'm going to move something to somewhere, and then you'll be able to see that fucking thing. Then you'll be able to see that, and then it'll be fucked up. Don't worry. Dun dun dun. All right, we're talking elevator. The Elevator Diaries.
No.
Oh, that's a movie.
Nicknamed Elevator Game, but I guess it's actually called the Elevator.
Oh, Elevator Action. It was a game in the 80s. That's the one. Clunk. Ding, 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 ding. And then you kind of go down the elevators. You got to shoot the gangsters and jump over their bullets and go through doors and get the briefcases. That was a great game.
I do remember that.
It was pretty.
It's not called that though.
Elevator Action.
Is that what it's called?
Elevator Action. Yeah. Or countdown.
I think I'm thinking of a different game.
Probably not. It's like you look like you're jumping, but you're like parkouring, like both feet forward over bullets. It's pretty awesome, but it's in an 8-bit kind of way.
Well, no, this is like some sort of ritual. Like it's really called Elevator Ritual, but like it's nicknamed Elevator Game.
Yeah.
A lot of these rituals are called games, but they're not actual games.
Well,
like not in a traditional
that
sense.
changed the mood just suddenly. What?
Not in the traditional
We're not
sense
playing
of
games anymore.
how a game is played, is what I mean. The way that rituals are done is you're supposed to do it in a certain way in order to have a certain outcome.
Right. Can they still play elevator rituals during a fire?
I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess if you set a fire in an elevator,
If you have a fire route, as long as you have a fire route, you can.
that wouldn't be good. You'd like
Right.
set off like
But
fire
they're
alarm.
not. But they're not allowed to actually use the actual elevator though.
What for? What the game?
In the
Or
event
I
of
mean,
a fire or the ritual, whatever.
oh, for the I guess the rules are like you're supposed to find an elevator somewhere that has over 10 floors, right?
Oh.
And if you find that elevator, then you get in it and then you like push a certain sequence of buttons.
Okay.
And if you do that, and then after you do that, I think I remember you do like you wait till you're at the 10th floor or something, and then the door opens supposedly, and then you're supposed to stand and face the corner, and then you hear somebody come in, but you're not supposed to look at them. It's supposed to be a woman, and then they like say something to you, like,
Well, you
"Where
can
are
be
you
whatever you want
going?"
these days. You can
Something,
be a
right?
turtle.
And then the door will close, and you'll ride down to the next floor or whatever, and then the woman will get off, and you're not supposed to go with her or whatever. But then there's like a certain scenario that occurs.
Jesus.
You're supposed if you push it correctly, if you push the buttons correctly, then if the doors don't close, then you're supposed to push the 10th floor. If the thing goes to the 10th floor and opens up, then you're supposed to get out, and then you're done. That the ritual's over. But if you
Whew, that was a
go,
close
if
one.
you but if you go over the 10th floor and go into like the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and then it opens, then you're in another dimension.
Jesus.
And if
For
you
sure?
get out, yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah. If you and then you're stuck, right? So the way you get back out of that dimension, and the way you know that you're in that dimension supposedly is you'll be on a floor where there'll be nobody. You'll just be all by yourself.
Right.
That's how you know. So it could be like, a floor that isn't finished yet or something like, so nobody's really in there.
Right.
But
Right.
it's all ominous and strange and obscure and
It's a little bit fucked
half
up too.
weirdly on the walls and shit. And, so if you did that correctly, then you end up wanting to get back to reality. So you have to go and remember the sequence of numbers that you pushed backwards.
And that's a great segue because if I do this correctly, you'll be able to witness everything everybody else witnesses in real time.
Now there's a supposedly a situation that occurred at the Cecil in Los Angeles, and that building's known for having a lot of weird shit happen, a lot of people dying, and specifically in like I think 2016, maybe it was 13. I don't remember the specific years, but it was somewhere between 13 and 16.
The gematria guy just couldn't remember.
There was an occurrence where a woman disappeared who was from Canada, and
that narrows it down. It's a big country, bro.
And she was staying at this place called Cecil. Well, eventually they looked at the footage of what may have happened to her. She was eventually found in the water whatever things on the roof.
Right.
The water tank, right? Whatever the water tanks.
Right.
Yeah, and it was like because I guess the water was coming out weird, and so they had the maintenance guy go up there, and then he found the body. But that was after a certain amount of time,
This is gonna suck balls.
like 19 days, I believe, before they actually found her. So there was the time from that she was missing. There was footage of an elevator showing her coming in the elevator and pushing buttons, and then, but what's weird is the elevator door doesn't close. It just stays open. And then she does these weird things, like gets out of the elevator, comes back in the elevator, moves her hands around, pushes buttons again, and then gets out of the elevator. It's like, and then, you know, she's found dead. So maybe she was playing the elevator game. We don't know. Or maybe she was just taken out by somebody that was, you know, there. And it's like known to have serial killers like stay there. So, you know, go figure. But I was just saying, we can look up the elevator game specifically if you want to go into the storylines that are associated with it. It's kind of an unfiction thing, but like I said, it blended into reality with that story because that actually happened.
This is like the Blair Witch version of our podcast.
Yeah, go look it up, people. It's quite weird and interesting.
If
I
you
think
haven't- if you haven't
the
cheap
woman's
watched
name,
the podcast yet.
the woman's name, if you want to look her up, is like Elisa Lamb,
Oh, God damn it. I'm trying to fucking mount this fucking thing. So
and the place was called the Cecil
this is so
Hotel.
low tech, this ain't even funny.
or
The
Hotel
fuckers are the
Cecil.
loser doing this.
Yes.
It's like if I balance that under there, is it gonna fucking fall and destroy everything? Probably. That's awesome. Okay. I see.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to fucking mount this in such a way I could see it, but it's in mirror mode, so it's every movement
Oh.
I make is opposite. So it's like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, it's
off,
backwards.
you stupid
backwards.
cocksucker. You're gonna piss me off. Like, crucial moments too. There we go. This is how I avoid copyright. Because I gotta play back other content.
Well, you're gonna have to turn the screen.
Yeah, I gotta turn the screen the right way. There we go. Hang on. And then just move it closer now. Like this. Hey. Right. Okay.
And now turn the screen facing the camera.
No, I can't. It's glued to the table.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, I could do something else. So hang on. I got another solution. See, brain starts working when I look around my surroundings. That's called military training.
Oh, I wonder if in this, can you do two things? Like, could I do my phone and my camera on my computer at the same time?
You could do anything if you put your mind to it.
I couldn't do that on Discord. It would like take me off of one and put me on the other.
Oh, because Discord's a fucking pile of shit.
Right. So I'm wondering if this one will allow me to do both.
Yes.
So then that would be a way for me to show my screen as well.
That's hilarious. It's like a nouveau fucking. Yeah, this is the tech channel.
Yeah. It's like you're doing a paranormal investigation.
Yeah, no,
You're
like,
showing your
You
equipment.
thought that guy was pretentious. Wait till you see this. Hang on a second. Get it centered. Come on. Don't pop. What? Oh. I gotta adjust this. It's resting on the fucking keyboard tray. And welding fucking ruler. And then the fucking light. Of course, I get it into position. The fucking light.
Can you bend it?
Yeah, no, I gotta move the cocksucking light.
No, that light's bad.
Yeah, it's a pain in my arsehole. Right there, that's that. And now this should be able to move way easier. Come on, you stupid cock. All right. Everything sounds like that. I don't know why.
There we go.
Yeah. I did the Occam's razor approach. Fucking head on.
Is it backwards?
No, it's good. Is it backwards?
I think it's backwards. Yeah.
Fuck you, Logitech. You suck my balls. It's okay, because I'll just do it this way then, if that's the case.
Zoom in. Yeah, it looks backwards.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I zoomed in. It's not backwards.
It's not backwards?
No, yeah, it's fine. I'm crazy.
You're so crazy.
I thought it was backwards.
All right. Anyway, I gotta free light though, because it's probably reflection city over there.
I don't think the people can see it because my face is on the left, and
No, I mean I want you to be able to see what I put on the freaking screen here, and it still looks like shit. I don't know if you
no,
can make
I can
anything out.
see it. I can see it. Yeah, but it's a little blurry. It's a little blurry.
So that's my equivalent to fucking what do you call it there?
Screen sharing.
Screen sharing. Yeah, it was so bad I didn't even want to call it that. Let's see what we got here. All right. Wow, that's weird. All right, so I'm gonna just transition over to this one here, and then see what we got.
Yeah. Right, I'm still on Zoom. Just throwing me off. There we go. Close that one out. Bigger.
Oh, that's you playing audio back. I'm like, is that me? Unless it is me.
No, I was just talking.
No, but I hear something echoing.
Yeah, it's probably my audio.
Yeah.
From my phone.
If you're playing it back or something. All right.
It's the delay. The live feed.
So if I do this right, I'm gonna grab where are you? Window capture.
Okay, that one's there.
Add existing. Grab the fucking where is it? Where are you? Canon share. There it is. All right. Grab that. Make it smaller. I turn the light and it's like now I'm like a dark soul. Okay. Let's see here. Move that up. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just double checking here. Okay, so now the cloud 42 bits. Lock it. Okay.
Okay. So there's a Tannis wiki.
Oh.
I didn't go kill. Oh, I'm looking into that thing, and you know what I'm finding.
All right. Now, if I got this right, transition. Hey, look. Now, now I'm screen sharing with everybody and doing it the most low-tech possible way. But the funny thing is it all gets mixed up here and comped at my computer and then out to the stream. So for everybody else's experience, this should be all synced up. This should be yeah, that looks like absolute rubbish though. That looks like shit. How do you make a Logitech fucking... There's no fucking detail. I can't make anything out. That's garbage. Do I have to fucking change everything again?
I don't know.
I might have to. No, I can't because I'm using the chat tool that we have available, and I don't believe that there are any goddamn settings for the camera like that. I just don't think there is. There's no extra. I wanted it just like the auto exposure and all that kind of good stuff, and there's fuck all, nothing.
Okay, I found the rules.
The rules, yeah.
To the game.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's on. Yeah, Jesus. Whoops. Where is it? That's what I wanted to show. God damn it! It's right here. I pulled it up already, and that was the big deal. That was the whole point of this.
Oh, that's hilarious! I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah. Most dangerous games. Elevator to another world.
So you have to go to the ghostinmymachine.com.
Well, I'm just looking at what came up first, though. I just
No, that is what came up. I'm just
I put
saying,
it.
like, I
I'm
had
letting
to
the
go
people
through a
know.
couple of links.
I'm letting the people know this is what came up first. And it was I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about this. It's like, do not play the elevator game. Words of a big time skeptic.
Yes.
Elevator game. Hide and go kill. Wiki fandom. Like what? People are what? What? What kind of shit?
See what I mean?
Okay,
I'm
the
no
only
crazy.
rational thought in the crowd here is the elevator game might just be the creepiest thing ever.
This apparently they also have a VR version of it.
That
That's
just looks like a
crazy.
bright fucking star exploded in my fucking browser on the fucking thing. That's not working out. Fuck off, Autospoiler. I want to change those settings. It's so bad.
Do you want me to share mine?
Yeah, go ahead, share it.
Okay, so I'll go here and then there.
Neuropathy Evangelists.
No, is it sharing?
Hmm?
Is it sharing?
It says, yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Looks like
this is what it says.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on you, man. How do we do that?
It says when I first covered the rules for the well, here's what it says first. Games, the elevator game revisited. No, please don't copy paste republish text of this post on other websites without permission. We're not doing that. We're just reading it out loud. So when I first covered the rules for the ritual game known variously as the elevator game, the elevator ritual, elevator to another world, and sometimes elevator to hell, it was 2014. Only a handful of sources for the legend existed in English on the internet back then, and although my research skills were good, I hadn't yet developed the toolkit I now have to facilitate online research in languages in which I'm not fluent. Accordingly, what I knew, or what I thought I knew, about the game at the time was limited. It was pretty clear, for example, that the legend originated in an East Asian country. However, there was some debate over which country in particular lay claim to it. It was Korean. Some said no, it was Japanese. Others thought. Everyone did, however, agree on the thing it performed correctly, or if performed correctly. The ritual would see you first visiting various floors of a 10-story building in a certain order, then finally arriving at a world that was not your own. And it says, I know a lot more about the elevator game now, and not just because the basic outline of the legend itself is spread across the online landscape in numerous languages since then, although, yes, that's certainly true. Most of what I've learned since 2014 is a result of the extensive research I conducted in 2020, in an attempt to map out as complete a history of the legend as I could. It's, of course, possible that there's still stuff I missed. For what it's worth, though, the oldest version of the legend I could find, a two-chap post, is written in,
That's
I
easy for
guess that
you to
means
say.
I guess that means chapter. I don't know what that means. It written in Japanese and dates back to November 22, 2008. So I can go to that one if you want. And it says, for the curious, I wrote up everything I dug up in long form piece I published at TGIMM in April of 2020. So if you're interested in finding more about the past legend taken over the years, you can find it here. So we can go deeper if you want to go there. So let's look into this, see what the hell this is. Oh, it's like literally in Japanese. Oh, I can
All right.
change it.
All right, you take over for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it says, is there a way to go back in time? Part 4. Really scary nameless. I don't know what that means. Really scary nameless. What are these? Oh, that's. I don't want that. I guess you have to open those. Okay, that's more research stuff. Go deeper into that. That must be okay. Okay, so anyway, I'll just continue. Which brings us to now. I've noticed a recent interest in the legend, no doubt spurred on by two possible inspirations. One, the February 10 release of the Netflix docuseries Crime Scene, the Vat Machine at the Cecil Hotel, which is what I was talking about when I was talking about that Elisa Lam and its main focus. And two, the legend's appearance at the anime Urasaki Pikunuki or Pikuniku in English, Other Side Picnic. So now seemed like a good time to revisit the story. To take another look at the whys and wherefores of actually playing the game, to examine one more time exactly what one must do to play the elevator game. Reminder that I do not subscribe to the theory that Lamb was playing the elevator game at the time of her death. Full reasoning on why is detailed here, but the short version is what I think. It's an enormously disrespectful way to approach a real life tragedy, just, for the record. The set of instructions you see here is my third take on the actual telling of the legend. The first set of rules makes up the EPGN-Official's original 2014 post, while the second set appears in my book, 2019 Dangerous Games to Play in the Dark. Okay,
Hello.
are you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Keep going.
So
I'm
if you
listening.
count my 2020 deep dive, this piece holds the distinction of being the fourth time I've explored the legend overall. So this is obviously a person that's gone deeper into the stuff, and they wrote a book about it. Partly because you all keep coming back to it, your readers, but also because legends that have this staying power interest me. There is a reason they stick with us after all. As always, play at your own risk. Okay, so players, one principle, no more, no less. So just one person, I guess. Requirements. A building at least 10 stories high and equipped with an elevator capable of reaching all 10 floors. Instructions. Venturing out. Begin at any time. Enter your chosen building and proceed directly to the elevator. Call the elevator. Use only the up button to do so. If a down button is present, do not touch it. When the doors open, enter the elevator. You must enter it on the first floor, and you must enter it alone. Do not proceed if anyone else is in the elevator with you. Press the button for the fourth floor. When the elevator reaches the fourth floor, do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the
Holy
second.
fuck! This is like Simon Says. It's starting to get like, or not Simon Says. You know the electronic game with the colors and the sounds.
Yeah,
Boop,
right?
Beep boop beep boop beep. You're like, fuck. What was that? Which one was blue again?
Yeah, it's like there's an order system.
This
And then
is Jesus. Oh
so
my
it's
God.
a little different than how I explained because I was kind of paraphrasing. But now I'm giving you the actual one. So when you reach the second floor, do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the sixth floor. When you reach the sixth floor, do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the second floor. When you reach the second floor, do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the 10th floor. When you reach the 10th floor, do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the 5th floor. When you reach the 5th floor, a young woman may enter the elevator. Do not look at her. Do not speak to her. She is not what she seems. Do not get out. Instead, remain in the elevator and press the button for the first floor. At this point, one of two things will occur. The elevator will begin descending to the first floor, or it will begin ascending to the 10th floor.
Wow.
If the elevator descends, the ritual has failed. Do not proceed. When the elevator reaches the first floor, exit as soon as the door opens. Do not look back. Do not speak. Exit the building and don't look back. You may try again another time. If the elevator ascends, the ritual has succeeded. You may proceed. Note, though, that if you are having any second thoughts about what you're about to do, if you find that you are losing your nerve, now is your last chance to back out. To cancel the ascension and terminate the ritual at this point, Press the button for any floor in the building besides the first or 10th floor. You must cancel the ascension before the elevator passes the 9th floor in order to terminate the ritual. When you reach the 10th floor, you may choose either to exit the elevator or to remain aboard. If you choose to exit, and if the woman entered the elevator on the 5th floor, she may take this opportunity to ask you where you are going.
Maya, go away. I know.
That was perfect timing. Do not answer her. Do not look at her. Exit the elevator without comment. Now, look around, but do not lose sight of the elevator in which you arrived. You will, it said, find yourself in another world. And although you may see many things and notice many details, you will know you have arrived in this other world. You will know for a certain by one indication, and indication only. The only person present in it is you. The return trip. So this is how you get back. The method by which you may return to your own world depends on your choices thus far. If you did not exit the elevator at the 10th floor, press the button for the 1st floor. The doors should close and the elevator should begin descending. If it does not, keep pressing the button for the 1st floor until it does. When the elevator reaches the 1st floor, exit as soon as the doors open. Do not look back, do not speak, leave the building and return home as soon as possible. If you choose to exit the elevator at the 10th floor, return to the elevator. You must use the same elevator to return as the one in which you arrived. When you enter the elevator, press the button for the 4th floor. You will now proceed to press the buttons and visit the floors of the building in the same order you did during steps 6 and 12 of venturing out. When you reach the 4th floor, press the button for the 2nd floor. When you reach the 2nd floor, press the button for the 6th floor. When you reach the 6th floor, press the button for the 2nd floor. When you reach the 2nd floor, press the button for the 10th floor. And when you reach the 5th floor, press the button for the 1st floor. That's like a tongue twister. The elevator will again begin the elevator will again begin ascending to the 10th floor. You must now cancel the ascension before the elevator arrives at its final destination. To do so, press the button for any other floor in the building besides the 1st or 10th floor. You must cancel the ascension before the elevator passes the 9th floor. If you have correctly canceled the ascension, the elevator will descend to the 1st floor. When the elevator arrives and opens its doors, do not exit. Not just yet. Look outside and check your surroundings
Who are
carefully.
you talking to? Are you still on the...
Yeah.
Oh.
If anything seems off, even the smallest detail,
Hello?
do not exit. Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm just hearing somebody else. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was in the background.
Hang on. Was that your place?
Yeah, it was in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to redo this. Number 6. If anything seems off, even the smallest detail, do not exit the elevator. Instead, press the button for the 4th floor. Repeat previous 4 steps, beginning by pressing the button for the 4th floor, and again checking your surroundings before exiting the elevator upon its return to the 1st floor. Once you are confident you have returned to your own world, you may safely exit the elevator. Repeat the previous 5 steps as many times as necessary. Do not exit the elevator before you are absolutely certain you have returned to your own world. If you do and you are incorrect, well, you might as well get comfortable it may be a while before you see your home again.
Jesus Christ.
You may, in fact, never see your home again. And then it has some additional notes. So regarding the building, 10-story building may be defined as a building with 10 floors above ground, including the floor at ground level. Basements and sublevels should not be included in the floor count. That's interesting. Regarding floor number conventions, the floor numbering conventions used here are such that the ground floor is considered to be the first floor, the next floor up is considered to be the second floor, and so on. If you are located somewhere that uses different floor numbering conventions, e.g., the ground floor is considered to be a designation all its own. The next floor up is considered to be the first floor, and so on. You may need to make certain adjustments in order to play. One possible adjustment involves the transportation of the numbers of the buttons. That is, rather than pressing the buttons labeled 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5, and 1 during the course of the game, you may instead press buttons labeled 3, 1, 5, 1, 9, 4, and 0, or G. Using this adjustment will see you visiting the same floors as detailed above. Whoa, crazy, man. Spatially speaking, it is only the labels for the floors that have changed. That sounds like another world all its own.
Jesus
Ano-
Christ.
Another possible adjustment involves keeping the numbers of the buttons as written, but playing in a building at least 11 stories high instead of 10. That is, the floors will be labeled 0 or G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This adjustment is somewhat riskier, as it requires you to take the stairs to the first floor before beginning the game, and does not deposit you on the ground floor at the conclusion of it. It is not known what effects this shift in spatial location may have on the outcome of the game. Experiment at your own risk. And then disclaimers: do not attempt to play this game with more than one principal at a time. I think principal just means person. Do not attempt to play this game with any bystanders. Players must be alone in the elevator. Apparently you can take a camera, because people have done that during the course of the game, with one exception: the woman who may or may not enter on the fifth floor. If anyone other than the woman on the fifth floor enters the elevator at any point during the course of the game, do not proceed. Terminate the ritual immediately. So I guess if somebody else comes into the thing while you're trying to play,
Which is several orders of magnitude fucking crazier than crazy.
yeah. It would be kind of annoying though, like you're trying to do this and then all of a sudden someone gets on, you're like, God damn it, now I gotta go back down. Restart this thing. So then, if you wish to terminate the ritual early, you may do so as detailed in step 13 of venturing out, as long as the elevator has not yet passed the 9th floor on the way to its final ascent to the 10th. If you have already passed this point, it is too late. You must see it through to the end. Regarding the other world. Oh, this is regarding the other world. I'm sorry. Reports concerning both the nature and appearance of the other world vary. Some state, for example, that should you choose to exit the elevator at the 10th floor, you will see a world that looks almost identical to your own, save for two details. All the lights on the floor will be off, and if you look out the windows, the only thing you'll see is a red cross in the distance. That's awkward. Other reports, however, do not specify that this will necessarily be the case. I never heard of people looking out the window. That's interesting. Additionally, some say that the electronic devices, mobile phones, cameras, recording devices, media players, etc., do not function in the other world. Others, however, say that they function as usual. So we got varying on that one. Sounds debatable. Given the inconsistencies between reports, it is therefore not entirely known that you may expect or what you may expect from the other world. You may see or experience what before you, or you may see or experience something unique or previously unknown. Whatever happens, though, you will be alone, you and perhaps the woman from the 5th floor. That much is certain. And they have this concerning return trip. Getting back to your own world may be more difficult than it seems. You should choose to exit. Should you choose to exit the elevator on the 10th floor, you may become disoriented, forget which elevator in which you initially arrived. The elevator may seem to get further and further away from you as you walk toward it, and so on. Be vigilant and keep your wits about you. Some sources note that the method for returning, used in the event that you choose not to exit the elevator, may only be used as long as the woman on the 5th floor did not enter the elevator. That is, you must both have chosen to stay aboard the elevator and be alone with it in order to utilize this method. Notably, these sources do not say what you do if you choose not to exit the elevator, but are in the presence of the woman from the 5th floor. Additionally, some sources note that the method for returning used in the event that you do choose to exit the elevator requires the buttons to be pressed not in the same order you press them when out, but rather in the reverse order. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. That is, instead of pressing 4, 2, 6, 2, 5, 10, 5, 1, in that order, you must press 1, 5, 10, 2, 6, 2, and 4. Okay. Furthermore, early accounts do not include any methods for returning, none at all. As such, any and all return trip methods, even the ones detailed in the above instructions, may not necessarily be relied upon to work as expected. That's lovely. Also, if at any point during the game you faint, pass out, or otherwise lose consciousness, you will likely wake up in your own home. However, be sure to carefully examine your surroundings. Waking, the home to which you have been returned may not be the one you left when you first set out. That's a fucking mindfuck right there.
Dude, fuck up.
All right. So anyway, and then it says for the woman, do not speak to her, do not look at her. If you do, she may decide to keep you alone. Okay. So that's all I got.
I'm trying to. It's just not working. I'm trying to play the sample again from the page, and it's just not binding. I've gone fucked with the goddamn settings so much that it's just not working out. Yeah, it's just not doing it. Here, I'll go back to our classical way here. What, this one? Yeah. Take that one and delete it. Bye-bye. Yeah, get rid of that. And transition.
Yeah, so, I mean, what do you think?
I think it's fucking ludicrous. I think far too much time on somebody's hands to come up with a game that's like, it's like reliving the movie The Cube, but way less interesting.
Nice.
Like, I wanna relive that.
But you gotta do it by yourself.
By the time you get through it, you'll be every single character. Like you'll be like the black guy, just insane as a pile of fucking like
probably works on like younger people, you know.
Wood nymphs, like stoned on
like people that are really into social media world. They probably fall for that and try it out and stuff. And I mean, I've seen people like screen shared or whatever, you know, like recorded their own experiences with it or with whatever in the paranormal world, you know. Yeah. Paranormal people like to associate it. So, but I think it's really just an unfiction story that that you know people have actually tried out. It's like it probably was just a story that they're like, oh, let's try this out because it sounds interesting. And then
being weird. See now she's being weird.
See, I shouldn't have read all that. It's over.
That's what it is. Are you in there somewhere? Yeah, this is my fantastic shit house. I'm keeping the camera aimed nice and high because I can't keep garbage up there.
That's exactly. Not unless we have zero gravity in it all, folks.
Don't put it past me. I'll try. I'll give it a good.
Put yourself in a vacuum.
Yeah, maybe. I don't need a pat on the back. Not yet. I gotta get done what I'm doing. I got
all right, then. All right. Then.
Oh.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I had for tonight. I don't
Well,
remember. Did I say I was going to talk about something else?
I don't know if I should thank you. I can't wait to I can't wait to edit all of this together into like a compact little ball, a little nugget of awesome. And
Cool.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. Well, I don't
And
know.
now that's out there, so if people want to try that ritual out, it's available.
If you do, which I do not endorse,
Endorse it, yeah.
you're
I think it's
crazier
more
than a
like
shithouse rat. Let me tell you, you're nuts. You're nutty. You're nutty. Nuttier than this guy right here. This guy.
it is good for unfiction stories. Like if you
Yeah.
want to play around with storyline or something, then it works for that.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully not. But yeah. I can't remember the numbers. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, oh my god. I'd be like
It's
on
not that difficult.
I'd be like step
Like
3. I'd be like, I'd be like,
after I saw him a couple times in that order, it was the way that they say it that is strange because they would say like, "Oh, you get to this one, then you push that one, then you get to this one, then you push that one," and it's like,
I
okay,
get my pin numbers
that's
mixed up. So
that's confusing. But if you just think of the order system, it's just like
I guess it's easier when you get when you're younger and you got more brain power.
to get back and to like have it like be backwards. That's just all messed up in your mind. Like especially if you're like in this kind of hyper paranoia state because maybe you think that you did end up in the other realm because the lights are off or whatever.
I could remember
And,
phone numbers better than I could remember names, but if I remember
hey,
rotation or like a sequence, sequences, I don't do well. I don't do well with
one time
sequences.
I was at the I think it was the UC Davis Hospital when it was like still being built, like or added to or whatever,
Right.
and I ended up like in an elevator. The place is like a maze, like you don't know where the fuck you're going, you get lost. And
Yeah,
um
most
and
of
I
those places, by the way, they're also
and I was like
partially
going to the
subsidized by
bathroom.
like Teamsters and like all types of unions and mob and like you never know who's buried in the goddamn fucking
Well, what happened was I was looking for a
yeah.
bathroom, and the bathroom on the floor that I was at was taken, so I had to go to another floor, and I ended up going down to one of those weird like floors that weren't completed yet. So it was similar to this storyline in a sense, like, but I didn't push buttons to get there. It was just like, but it was creepy because it was like the floor
This
wasn't
story's pushing my
completed.
buttons. Sorry.
There was like a weird wall, and it was like paint, like kind of like almost felt like a place where serial killers would kill people and like
I
leave
know
them.
nothing of the sort. No, I don't know what you mean.
Like from horror movies, like they always have the plastic on the
Those
walls and
ones,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
Right, those ones.
slasher movies,
Yeah, yeah.
or think of like Dexter. He always kept all the plastic everywhere. So it was like that when I went
He
into
was
that
very pragmatic. That guy.
hospital hallway and down because I was looking for a bathroom, and but it was like the lights were not completed, the walls weren't all it was like old, and it was different than the rest of the hospital because the rest of the hospital was kind of all new and art deco and painted, but this place was all like not finished. It was just weird. It was awkward. And
Yeah.
I found my bathroom. The bathroom was also creepy. It was not like
Well,
it was usable, but it wasn't,
they're
it,
not
it
known
didn't
as the
feel
most
like
memorable
a
places.
hospital place anymore. It almost
Oh,
felt like I was in like another
like
like they used a different section and they
this
quarantined
is
this
where they
section
harvest your
off,
organs
and
instead.
I
This
accidentally ended up in there,
yeah,
and
this is where they
because
harvest your
the
organs and
elevator
then
took me.
they sell them to the black market and leave you for dead, bleeding in the
Also,
alley.
the elevator door opened from the other side. So it's like, go in one way and then the elevator opens the other side to let you in that place.
Yeah,
So that was also weird about it. What was weird
I've
about it?
worked in some weird environments like in construction and that, and you have things called like skiffs. It's like half of the elevator concept. So like the majority of the elevator concept is to get you from here to up there somewhere. And the whole thing with being in a enclosed box and a door that closes and things like that and safety stuff, those are all just extra like add-ons later.
Hmm.
So I remember getting to this one site and I just walked through the opening and I get in there and it's like the thing is, it's just, whoa shit, I was almost inside. That was good.
Okay.
Like I mean, there's a tink right off the side, like off the side of my fucking, my hard hat there. I was like, oh shit, that was
Well, at
close.
least you had one. It's a good thing you had one.
Well, no, it was safety is important. You gotta remember. But yeah, my gosh, yeah,
All right, we should start wrapping up soon.
yeah,
Like,
we're gonna wrap this up. I was gonna get to that. I was just waiting because it's already painful. I was just looking for ways to make it more and more painful. But
yes.
now there's going to be a lot of things coming up, and believe me, this is more or less just throwing our feet up and just kicking back. It's been a tense few weeks. A lot of hard work has gone into a lot of things, including sitting around and doing nothing. I mean, we're a podcast forever because I never podcast. So, I mean, it's like, hey, I'm not podcasting tonight. Not see you there. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I always enjoy it. It's I haven't done it in a minute, so it's nice to be back.
I wasn't gonna go on tonight at all anyway because I was still like, oh, believe me, as soon as I get out of here, what time is it? Oh shit, I can't do that. It's gonna be way too late to make noise. So okay, I won't get the impact drill out tonight, but there's other things that I can do. I got a lot of shit to put on the wall. I got all sorts of crap that I can do that doesn't make lots of noise unless I fall or drop something or step on the dog. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. This was the first official numero uno. You do it to yourself podcast over at Truth Hurts.
Hey, I guess that the elevator game actually works for that theme.
What?
I said the elevator game or the ritual actually works for that theme.
For the theme.
You do it to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna play it. I had it queued up. I'm fucking smashing the play, but I almost cut you off. I tried to cut you off 3 times. 3 times, Steve. Like I tried to cut you off. I can't play it. No, it won't bind. I got so many. I looked at the mixer. There's a memory hole somewhere. That might have something to do with why I can't share to you, by the way, because there's a memory hole is opening up channels and they're not closing. So I got like 98 play channels now for the Brave browser. I'm gonna have a word with the Brave browser. My system could be also a little fucked up. I gotta clear a lot of cache and this and that and fuck. Always a bit of
Alrighty.
But I digress. Listen, this has been Truth Hurts. You got any wisdom to impart upon anybody that might potentially listen to this at one point in time? Because I know
I would say illusion is reality, and reality is illusion.
And I say, God damn it. Goodbye. I'm out. All right. No, this has been Truth Hurts, and you've been swell. All 3 of you. Cheers.
Peace. Spacecraft out.
Look at this one. There it is.